Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. All our problems regarding recognizing our divine self, they rest on one basic error. And that basic error is, in fact, we are not influenced by anything. This is the truth. For example, how many times we are hearing, we are not the body, we are Paramatma. Are we influenced? We are not influenced. But when somebody tells us, like, I call people Mahatma Ji, Bhagwan Prabhu. So one person told me, Swami Ji, don't call me Mahatma. I am not a Mahatma. Why do you call me Mahatma? Are you pulling my legs? I said, okay. You Beowulf? Why do you call me Beowulf? I said, what do I call you? When I say you are a Mahatma, you don't accept. When I say you are a Beowulf, you don't accept. Then what are you? See, friends, the more we become aware of this fact, in fact, nothing really influences us. The examples which I gave in the earlier class, colors and forms don't influence the eyes. Ability of the sense organs do not influence the mind. Contents of the mind do not influence the consciousness. This is a simple, straight one. Living in this recognition is called as practicing the witnesshood. It is not like that, I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the intellect, and suffer silently. That is not the meaning. See, therefore, Nirgunaha Sakshi Bhutaha, the one which is beyond the three gunas, and therefore merely a witness. Sakshi Bhutaha. Shuddho Nirvayatma Kevalaha Sukshmo Nishkalo Niranjano Nirvikaraha. Again and again, the language of negation is only spoken of. What the Paramatma is, very difficult to talk. But what it is not can be spoken. Because whatever we know, only in that reference something can be told. See? Suppose I tell you, when I went to Kenya, I saw there Dunda. Hey, what is this Dunda? You don't know Dunda? Dunda is an animal. Oh, some idea. Because animals we know. Thereafter. Is it like an elephant? Yes. His nose is like the elephant. Okay, only nose, yes. And about the body, body is like a zebra. Oh, zebra body, elephant nose. And then how he looks further, his tail is like that of a dog, Oh. And his legs are like a deer. See? All that is known to us. Through the known, the unknown is indicated. This is the rule. So what is known to us? What is known to us is something with the limbs. So who is a human being? One child went to school in KG1, KG2, came home, highly educated, and asked his mom, Mummy, do you know what is body? And the mummy was a medical practitioner. She said, yes, I know. Tell me. So she tells, human body is that where there is a digestive system, there is a physiological system, there is a skeletal system. You don't know anything. That is what daddy tells about you is true. You are dumb. Acha? Then what is the body? Do you know what is body? Body is that which has got a head. You didn't tell. Body is that which has got the limbs. You didn't tell. See? So, we are told the unknown with the reference of the known. This is the rule. In the same manner, here it is said, Niravayavatma. The self is the one which does not have any limbs, because we know only the limbs, we know the figure. Niravayava Atma. No form can be formed in the mind. See, friends, we use electrical energy. What is the shape of electrical energy? What is the color of electrical energy? What is the smell of electrical energy? What is the taste of electrical energy? It is very simple. Put the wires on your tongue and taste. See, friends. So if we have to talk about electrical energy, what we will say? It is that which does not have the smell, the taste, the touch, the form, the color, the smell. Because this is all what we know. And therefore it is said that if we really want to recognize the self, we have to drop all our earlier knowledge about anything in this world. Therefore, it is further said, Kevalaha. Kevalaha means what? It is a technical term. Kevala means that where none of the differences are valid. There are 5 types of differences in this world. Jiva, the soul, Jagat, the world, and Ishvara, the God. 3 things. Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara. Because of these 3, there are 5 differences. The difference between the Ishvara and the Jagat, the world. Difference between the Ishvara and the Jiva, the soul. Third, difference between the Jiva and the Jagat. Third. Then difference between the Jiva and the Jiva. Fourth. And the last one, difference between the Jagat and the Jagat. Kevala means where the Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara, these differences are totally absent. That experience where differences do not exist. Now be attentive. One day I was going by flight from London to Bombay, and one man came to me and he stood near the bathroom where I was in the queue. You are a Swami? I said, any objection? No, you are a Swami? I kept quiet. His wife was watching. She called him. You don't know even how to talk. Sit down here. Dumbo said. Then the wife came. Excuse me. I said, excuse. You look like Swami Anubhavananda. Do you know him? I said, yes, no. What is this yes, no? Because I know Swami Anubhavananda, but I don't know him as you know him, as other than you. So how do I know myself? When I know this is the donkey, how the donkey is known? This is the donkey, number 1. I know this is the donkey, number 2. And I am not the donkey, number 3. Is this the way I know myself? Kevalaha means that experience where knower, known, and the knowledge, triputi, division does not happen. Now tell me, how will you see God? See, friends, those who want to see God, they are the victims of their own eyes. Unless I see God, I don't believe. After you see God, you don't have to believe. You know it. Therefore, Kevalaha, that witness which is undifferentiated by the presence and absence of the relativity. Now, how to tell this? space. If I ask you, describe this beautiful garland. The Sushilama is a garland specialist. See how beautiful she makes. You can describe. It's a very beautiful garland. She must have scolded so many people while making it. Then, second step. Do you like this garland? Of course. How much? I like this garland this much. Only this much? No, I mean so much. So much means what? Like the earth? No, much more than that. See, the subtler we go in our experiences, our language becomes important. See? And that is why when the people talk to each other, honey, I love you. Honey means what? That means sticky. I was in Canada, and there was one North Indian girl married to somebody, and she didn't know much of English. And her husband was, living in Canada for a few years, so he knew English. And so he used to come and always talk to, honey, what did you cook for me? Mere liye kya banaya, honey? And she knew honey means this. So honey means what? This is honey, okay. Then she didn't know much of English, and then she told me, Hamidi, when my husband calls me honey, I feel so sticky. Why he calls me honey? I'm not sticky. I said, look here, what do you want from me? You tell me what I should call him. I said, I'll tell you, but don't tell me. Tell him that I told you. Promise? I said, now you call him, when you call you honey, you call him chewing gum. So, he said, honey is chewing gum. The subtler you go in your experiences, the language becomes important. And therefore, all that is known to us, that alone is negated. Therefore, sukshma, subtler than the subtlest. See, if we are to write an essay on earth, we can write pages together. If you are to write on waters, number of pages will be less. If you are to write on the fire, still number of pages will be less. If you are to write on the air, number of pages will be still less. If you are to write on space, what will you write? Only the language of negation. Space is that which does not have the shape like the earth. Okay. Space is that which does not become wet like the waters. Space is that which does not burn anything. Space is that which doesn't dry anything. See? Because these are the four things known to us. So in the same order, subtler than the earth is the waters, subtler than the waters are the fire, subtler than the fire is the air, subtler than the air is the space. As you start going nearer to yourself, your language becomes lame, important. Therefore, sukshma. Sukshma doesn't mean you start doing like this. Sukshma atma andar hai. Not like that. When the language becomes important, sukshma, then nishkalaha. That which does not have any facets. Like the moon has 17 of them. The Prathama, Dvitiya, Tritiya, Chaturthi, then Paurnima, then your Amavasya and the moon. So this Nishkalaha, which cannot have any part, Niranjanaha, it cannot be contaminated, Nirvikaraha, which doesn't have any modifications. Now just see each and every word is a meditation. Nirvikaraha, that which does not have any modification. Now observe yourself. Do we experience that we have modified? We are the same. For the first time somebody addresses us. Auntie, what is the time please? That girl gets a big shock of her life. Don't call me auntie, okay? Call me Didi. And the first time when the lady is called Grandma, how are you? Don't call me Grandma, call me Auntie, okay? Because that lady has not experienced, she is growing. It is the others who make us aware. Therefore, Nishkalaha, Niranjanaha, Nirvikaraha, Shabda Sparsha Rupa Rasa Gandhavarjitaha. That which does not have any of these attributes, Nirvikalpaha, there is no option left. And Nirakankshaha, Sarvavyapi, that which has no desires, no thing can be added, ever present everywhere, Achintyaha, cannot be thought of by the mind. Now see, eyes can see and describe colors and forms. Can the eyes describe the mind? If the eyes have to describe the mind, how the eyes will describe the mind? Mind is that which does not have the colors and the forms. Because eyes can know only colors and forms. If the ears have to describe the mind, how the ears will describe? Ears will say, mind is that which does not have any sound. In the same manner, when the mind has to talk about the reality, the mind will talk only in terms of negation. Therefore, achintya, mind cannot think about the reality, and therefore we don't think about the truth. It's a good thing. Don't think. It's the highest spiritual practice. Don't think. So, achintyaha, nirvarnyaha, therefore cannot be called as Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. You cannot describe in any way. Punati, ashuddhani, aputani. And the one which purifies everything, most impure and most dirty, everything is purified by this. It is something like this. Whether the space is in the commode or the space is in a pot hanging around Lord Shiva with the holy water, space does not become impure because it is in the commode, or it doesn't become pure because it is in the kalasha. In the same manner, this absolute conscious reality does not become holy because of the holy body of a holy man, does not become unholy because of a criminal, does not become poisonous because of the snake, does not become nourishing because of the cow. The differences are on account of the gadgets which are fixed. See? Therefore, this reality, which is our essential nature, nishkriyaha tasya samsaro nasti. He who is living in this experience, for him there is no samsara. Now see how simple it is. Only in electricity there is no light. Only in the bulb there is no light. When electrical energy and bulb, they come together under a particular condition, then only the light comes. After the light comes, then the differences happen. In the darkness there are no differences. See friends, similarly, only in the harmonium there is no music. Only in the man there is no music. When the man and the harmonium come together, then the noise begins, which is called as music. Think. The more we come to discover this reality, therefore, tasya samsaro nasti. The only way to get beyond all the problems of life is to migrate from the world to the sense organs, from the sense organs to the mind, from the mind to the pure consciousness. So from the manifest individuality to the manifestation principle, and from the manifestation principle to that which is manifesting as the relative world. This is all the spiritual practice, and this is all the wisdom. And in this, what we are doing is, we are unloading. When I close my eyes, I have unloaded all the colors and forms. Don't we do this every day? When we go to sleep, exactly what we do. Observe next time. First of all, we start closing the whole world. drop everything, close the door, window, lock everything, get into the bed below the quilt, switch off the light, close your eyes, everything is rejected. We come to a point when we attentive. There is only one desire. I want to sleep. Till such time, I and the want is there. Sleep has not begun. Ultimately, even I and the want, when they are also dropped, then even in the satsanga, the sleep begins. Krrr, krrr, krrr. Why? Tasya samsaro nasti. What others will think that he is sleeping in the satsang? Maharaj, for him there are no others. Ekameva dvitiya nehana nasti kinchana. See, therefore the only way is this. How simple it is. It is not gaining something. Simply chanting is different. Tyagi naiki amritatva manashu, and keep on collecting the world around. Therefore, this Paramatma is the one where there is no samsara. He who has come to discover this Paramatma as his essential nature, now another problem comes. The problem is, one day one person wrote me an email and he wrote, Swamiji, like you, I am also realized, I am also Brahman. But the problem is people don't understand that I am Brahman like you. So can you give me some tips so that people will understand that I am also Brahman like Swamiji? Now what can you talk to such a person? See? It is not that I am realized and you are not realized. It cannot be. See, friends. Therefore, it is not that I am a holy person and you are unholy. If this is the knowledge, then it is an illusion of wisdom. See, friends, it is not right hand is me because gives me food. The left hand is not me, dirty fellow. No. For me, left and right are recognized as separate, different. But there is no differentiation on account of the differences. See, friends, when we thus come to know the truth, we look at the world only as the reality. Take an example to understand this point. When I am living with the conditioning of money, I will call myself either as rich or poor. So when I call myself as rich, I will look upon the whole world as the world is consisting of rich people and poor people. If I consider myself to be as a body, then I will look upon the world. The world is consisting of male and female. If I consider myself to be old, then the world is consisting of old and young people. If I consider myself to be healthy, then the world is consisting of healthy and unhealthy people. See, friends, and if I consider myself to be intelligent, then the world is made up of two people. Intelligent like me and dumb like others. And be attentive. If I discover myself to be the pure, conscious, blissful existence, then my experience will be the whole world is nothing but Paramatma alone. One day, I went to the waters and said, "Dear waters," the water said, "Yes, what can I do for you?" "See, I have something to tell you." "Yes, please tell, Swamiji." "See, as waves you are damn cute. I play, surf. But the ocean, terrible, man. I am afraid of the ocean." So the water said to me, excuse me, what are you talking about? What is the meaning of waves? I have never seen. What is the meaning of ocean? I have never seen. Water can never understand what is an ocean, what is a wave. And wave can never understand what is the ocean. The moment the wave tries to see the ocean, the wave disappears. Our understanding is upside down. We ask, is there deep water in the ocean? What is the truth? The truth is, water is not in the ocean. The ocean is in the water. See, friends. And therefore, all the spiritual practice is come to cognize yourself. This is what Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita, Atmaupamena sarvatra samam pashyati Arjuna. A wise man will never call anybody as otherwise. See, friends, there is no possibility. So to bring to this, to our cognition, now the subsequent mantras are there. So what we have done so far? By Atma, the gross body, we cannot be withdrawn. Then Antaratma, the Jiva is not an individuality, it is a phenomenon. Thereafter we came to Paramatma, the absolute reality. Absolute reality is not one per head. But in the absolute reality, the multiplicity is merely an appearance. And therefore, whether you call it as ocean, or you call it as a wave, you call it as a clouds, you call it as a river, you call it as dewdrops, or you call it as the icebergs, what we are talking is only about the waters. In the same manner, whether we talk about the world, whether we talk about the jiva, whether we talk about the life, or we talk about the death, whether we talk about the creation, or we talk about the destruction, we are talking only about the truth. When this is cognized, then our journey is complete. Till then, struggle is the name of our life. Therefore, Atma Sajnyaha Shiva Shuddha Eka Eva Dvaya Sada Brahma Rupataya Brahma Kevalam Pratibhasate. So this self is Atma Sajnyaha, is Shivaha Shuddha, most auspicious, immaculate, pure. Now what is the meaning of purity? Let us understand one or two words. When I take food sometime, the food comes and lands on my beard. Now I don't see. So nearby people say, one child, Swamiji, there is something dirty on your beard, shall I remove? I said, look here, this is not a wig, okay? Remove carefully. So that child removed. It was a grain of rice. I said, you call it as dirt? Do you think in my plate there is dirt? I am eating dirt. It is rice. How do you call it dirt? I don't know. And when she pulled, there was one murder of one hair. And that hair landed in the plate. So when I was taking food, Swamiji, there is dirty in your plate also. What is the dirty in the plate? She took the hair out. I said, do you think on my face there is dirt? Now what is impurity? In the beard, other than the beard, anything is there, it is dirt. In the rice plate, anything other than the rice, it is dirt. In the same manner, in the absolute, other than the absolute, is dirt. Shuddha. And therefore, Advayaha, non-dual. Ekameva Dvaya Brahma Nehana Nasti Kinchana. See, friends, take our experience in deep sleep. When I disappears, you get dissolved. There is no samsara, all bliss. That is the reason why when we come out of the sleep, we don't want to leave the bed. Because it is something like, Gujaratis eat amras with chapati. And when they are eating, they are not satisfied with that. Then they will go on sucking their thumbs. Exactly the same way. The deep sleep bliss is lingering, although the sleep is over. Therefore we say, no, 5 minutes more, don't disturb me. And what we are doing? We are just sucking our fingers. Aha! So nice. Now that bliss is not of the objects. It is not of gain. It is not the removal of pain. It is a lingering experience of the bliss. And in that experience, there is no experiencer born. Because it was an experience of non-dual existence. Therefore, Atma Sanya Shiva Shuddha Ega Eva Dvaya Sada Brahma Rupataya Brahma Kevalam Pratibhasate. Therefore, this reality is all self-existing, self-illumined, self-established, and one without a second. See, friends, we may call West and East. Western world does not have the sunrise and the Eastern world doesn't have the sunset. No, this is all our imagination. Earth is not stationary. It is moving continuously. Why we call this Western world and Eastern world? It has no meaning. In the same manner, all the differences are only aupadhika because of the conditionings. Jagad rupataya petat brahmaiva pratibhasate vidya avidyadi bhedena bhava bhavadi bhedata. Therefore, be attentive. Jagat, the world, is nothing but Paramatma. Now see what a difference it will make. Ishavasya Upanishad, first mantra. Om Ishavasyamidam Sarvam Yat Kincha Jagatyam Jagat. When we look upon the world as Paramatma, what will be the effect? Effect will be our habit of indulgence will disappear. We don't indulge with God. We serve, we surrender to the God. And therefore, all the problem that we have is a sense of otherness. If we are to define world technically, according to scriptures, what is world? World is that where a sense of otherness is recognized as valid. Now see, you and me, what is the difference? Same life, same health, same disease, same foolishness, same tensions. What is the difference? Difference is only one. And the difference is because of our shapes and forms, we appear to be separate. Earlier when I used to travel by train, those days, we used to go by 3-tier railways. And when, you must have seen in India, people get too much of crowd, and you in that reserve compartment also people will come and sit, and then you go on fighting with them, they fight with you. Is it your father's property? All kinds of things. And then the train doesn't wait for anybody. And it starts then all the containers open. It is a great luck to travel with Gujaratis and Sindhis. You get such a lovely food. Gujaratis live only for eating. So many containers open and you can really enjoy. After eating, slowly lullaby, heat of India, and slowly one goes to sleep. And when one goes to sleep, all the differences disappear. My legs go and land in somebody's lap, no objection. Somebody's hands come and go in my pocket, no objection. Because all the differences have disappeared, which were created because of the forms. See, friends. So what is Jagat? What is the world? World is that experience where a sense of otherness is recognized as valid and real. And what is that? Which is creating the sense of otherness? Only two things: name and form. See? You know, in India, there are 2-3 Ushas. So whenever they used to talk to me, I used to get confused. So I named them. U1, U2, U3. So Swami, Usha speaking, which number? U2. He said, now go ahead. So names create differences and forms create differences. When the child is born, it is a form. And then we want to give the name. See? And his name and the form is the world. Therefore, Brahmarupataya Kevalam Pratibhasate. This one Paramatma alone is appearing as this world, and it is Vidya, Vidyadi Bhedena. And how this world is existing? In the form of existing and non-existing. Be attentive, these are very subtle points. What is on my palm? A remote control. Are you sure? Yes. Now what is there on my palm? There is no remote control. So this remote control object is recognized in two ways. It is and it is not. Bhava abhavadi bhedena. This world is recognized as is and is not. Be attentive. Can we have this option? Can we experience ourselves as absent? We cannot. If we cannot experience ourselves as absent, is it wise to call that we are existence? We are beyond existence and non-existence. Similarly, knowledge. Vidya avidyadi vedena. Do you know Gujarati? No, I don't know. So, Gujarati can be known and unknown. But the principle, which is knowing both the ignorance of Gujarati and the knowledge of Gujarati, is beyond the known and the unknown. Therefore, that which is supporting all the differences, that which is supporting all the opposites, is beyond all of them. That is the essential nature. Guru Shishyadi Bhedena Brahmaiva Pratimhasate Brahmaiva Kevalam Shuddham Vidyate Tattvadarshane. See, friends, only Upanishad can talk this. And those who are studying Upanishad in letter and spirit, they alone have the courage to say this. A teacher who is established in this Advaita Tattva according to Upanishad will never threaten and frighten his disciples. If you go to somebody else to listen to satsanga, you are doing Guru Droha and then you will go to hell. Guru is not for tying you down. Because he is establishing this truth. The same reality, taking the conditioning of the speaker has become a guru, and the same reality, taking the conditioning of the listener has become a disciple. But when one of the conditioning disappears, suppose you sleep, I may go on talking. Does it make any difference? See, friends. Therefore, the same reality. That is why one should be very clear in this. One day one person asked me this question. Swamiji, you never give mantra diksha, you never do this, that. I said, look here. In the relationship of Guru and Shishya, the disciple is more important, not the Guru. Bhagavan Sri Krishna could not be the Guru of Dhritarashtra and Duryodhana. Krishnam Vande Jagat Guru. What Jagat Guru? See, friends, unless the disciple wants to learn, nobody can teach. See, friends, second example, important thing. You all know the story of Ekalavya. Dronacharya has rejected him. I don't want you as my disciple. But he had no freedom. So in the relationship of Guru and Shishya, the disciple is valuable. Disciple is more important. But normally in the Guru Dome you see, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo, Maheshwara. This is not the meaning. Paramatma alone is expressing as the Guru Tattva. Guru is not Paramatma. Guru is that principle in every disciple wherein one is ready to learn and change oneself. See, friends, therefore, the one who is established in this absolute reality, for him, from one point it is the Guru, from other point it is the Shishya. See, because of the conditioning, they appear to be two, but it is one. Take your day-to-day example. I as a man is one. Then I have three conditionings. Conditioning of my father. So I am a son. Conditioning of my wife. So I am a husband. Conditioning of my son. So I am a father. Have I become three? Because of the conditioning, the one is referred in three ways. See, friends, and when I as a man die, will the three be alive? But if my father dies, the son will disappear, but a miserable husband will continue. See, friends, so the multiplicity, the manyness is on account of the conditioning. So Guru Shishyadi Bhedena, the same Paramatma with the conditioning of a seeker becomes the disciple, and the conditioning of a teacher becomes the Guru. Brahmaiva Pratimahasate. See, in Vivek Chudakti, if you study, there the teacher always addresses the disciple as O Bhagavan, O Vidwan. Not the other way. Are बेवकूफ समझ में नहीं आता क्या? No. See? Because unless the teacher is established in the truth, he will not be able to see the divinity in others. So Guru Shishyadi Bhedena Brahmaiva Pratimhasate Brahmaiva Kevalam Shuddham Vidyate Tattva Darshane. Tattva Darshane, when one is established in this absolute, other than the experience of this infinite, non-dual, conscious, blissful existence, there cannot be any other experience. See, friends, now where is your sin? Where is your merit? Where is going to hell and where is going to heaven? Where is a place for last life, this life and next life? Where is a place for the hell and heaven? See, friends, therefore, when we come to this ultimate reality, then alone all the problems of the relative world will disappear. न च विद्या न चा विद्या न जगच्च न चा परम सत्यत्वेन जगद्भानं संसारस्य प्रवर्तकम्. How the samsara is born? See, it is not the knowledge, it is not the ignorance. Vidya means upasana. Avidya means karma. So neither the karma nor the upasana, nor this world or the other world. Be very attentive. In this world, karma is important. In the other world, upasana is important. So when Krishna Bhakta dies, he goes to Golok, go to the Golok. Upasana. You know, once I was in Kailash. It was a great experience. When we reached at the base of the mountain, somebody told me, Swami, there is one Mahatma sitting there. I said, okay, we'll go and take darshan. When I went there to take his darshan, he started looking at me, started crying. So I kept quiet. Then he said, Maharaj, please do something for me. Please do something. I am here for 6 months. I could not take one pradakshina. I am a great sinner. Blah, 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 blah. I said, Maharaj, first stop crying. Then I talked to him. And then I told him, after I complete my pradakshina, I will come and offer all the merit to you. Okay, but stop crying. We finished pradakshina in 3 days. I went to him. I said, now I have finished my pradakshina. All this merit which I acquired, I offer it to you. Okay, but put hot water. Don't put cold water. It's very cold. It will get frozen. The merit will get frozen. So he put little warm water. I said, okay. Now I, Swami Anubhavananda, offer all the merit that was gained because of the pradakshina of Kailash to, what is your name? He said, my name is Vaikuntha Das. To you, Vaikuntha Das, and I could not stop laughing and I ran away. Now my friend said, Swami, why are you laughing so madly? I said, when such a beautiful joke has happened, can't you understand the jokes? Now, what is the joke, Swamiji, here? I said, joke is very terrible. His name is Vaikuntha Das. If he dies in Kailash, the gatekeepers of the Kailash will ask, come. Where did you die? In Kailash. Oh, please come. What's your name? Vaikuntha Das, get out. Vaikuntha Das. Then, after death, he'll go to Vaikuntha. Then, yes, please come. What's your name, please? Vaikuntha Das. Oh, please welcome. Where did you die? I died in Kailash. You died in Kailash. Go to hell. Not Vaikuntha. See, friends, Upasana is meant for the other world. Karma is meant for this world. So here the teacher says, na cha vidya, na cha avidya, na jagatcha, na aparam. That is not the cause of samsara. Then, satyatvena jagadbhanam samsarasya pravartakam. When we take this world as real, then only the samsara begins. See, friends, if you spend little time on this, see, one of my friends, he is an, ophthalmologist. In that lecture, this was the topic. This world is only imagination, it is not real. Only images. And when he was driving me, he said, Swamiji, today you told this world is images, imagination. I am driving you, I am avoiding the accidents. Is it imagination? I said, first of all, stop on the side. So we stopped. I said, fortunately, you are an ophthalmologist. Yes. Now you tell me, according to your science, how an object is seen. Tell me. So an object enters through the lens, forms an upside down image on the retina, and that image is caught by the mind, which is bathing in the light of consciousness. then there is a knowledge of the image, not of the object. We don't see the object. We see only the image of the object. If the image formation is halted, if I close my eyes, no image can be formed. Then where is the object? So what we really experience is never this world. What we experience is only images. See, friends. Therefore, when you have more data in your laptop is not heavy. And when you delete all the data, it doesn't become light. Because it's just images. But these images, we start taking to be real. This is the cause of samsara. See? One day one lady told me in Germany, Swami, if you had come in my life 25 years before, I would not have divorced 3 times. I know where I had gone wrong. Then I asked, anyway, now don't get divorced with the 4th one. But I have got one inquiry. Will you please tell me? Yes. When you got married to the first husband, that time you were W1, H1. Wife 1, husband 1. Then you got separated. Then you got married to the second miserable person. So you were W2 and he was H2. Then third time, W3, H3. Now my question is W1 equal to W2 equal to W3 is equal to Wn? Is equal to what? When you divorce first time, where that W1 has gone? Where she has gone? And when you got married second time, was that W2 born? Where are they? And you only introduced me, he is my ex-husband. So he is there, you are there. What has happened? Nothing has happened. First you imagined that if I am married to him, I will be happy. Then you imagined I am miserable because I am married. So you got separated. Everything is happening only in imaginations. See, friends, don't take this word to be so real. Satyatvena jagadbhanam samsarasya karanam. And we only give value to this world. Nobody gives. The day we understand this, these are the tricks of the mind. Mind wants to overpower us. Therefore, mind starts suggesting. I think the cause of my misery is my husband. And once that overpowers us, then only one thing. I am to get divorced. And finally that japa, Ram, becomes so strong that unless I separate, after separate, now go with the fishing rod in search of other. See, friends, this is how the mind is playing tricks with us. And we call it as freedom. It is not freedom. Don't take this world seriously. This world has always been like this. It is better to deal with a known enemy than an unknown friend. Therefore, nacha vidya, nacha avidya, na jagat cha, na cha aparam, satyatvena jagatbhanam, samsarasya pravartakam. Therefore, neither the karma nor the upasana, neither this world nor the other world is the cause of samsara. The real cause of the samsara is we take this world to be very real. It is not. There was a great saint. He got up in the morning and started crying. His disciples came. Guru Maharaj, what happened? Why are you crying? I had a very bad dream, my dear students. I had a very bad dream. The student said, "Sir, you are our Guru. It doesn't look nice, the Guru is crying. And you only taught us dreams are imagination, they are not real. You don't allow me to talk." Okay, what was that? I dreamt that I am a butterfly. Anyway, it was just a dream, forget it, now come, have a cup of tea. No, let me talk. Yes. My question is whether your Guru dreamt that he is a butterfly or the butterfly is dreaming that he is a Guru. See, friends, who is real? The first wife is real or second wife is real? Both of them are illusions. Therefore, when you look at your wife, look at illusions. Illusions are beautiful to look at, but they are not. See, friends, the day you discover this principle, what is an illusion? Illusion is an appearance which happens under n number of conditions, is called as an illusion. For example, the rainbow. Can we see the rainbow at night in darkness? No. We cannot see the rainbow at noon, 12 o'clock. Either in the morning hours, evening hours, when the rays are coming in a particular angle and there is mist in the air, and then only we can see. We cannot see a complete round rainbow. See? And if these conditions are not fulfilled, it disappears. Another example. Next time you observe this. When the train is moving, you look outside. The things which are very close to the track, trees, stones, etc., they will be running in the opposite direction, the same speed of your train. There will be a point somewhere which is stationary, which is neither moving front or back. And if you see far distant, then you will see the whole mountain range is running along the direction of your train. And if you see all the three together, then you will see that as if there is a continuous movement happening outside. And this continues to happen as long as your train is moving. After you have done this experiment, now next experiment, jump out of the running train and find out where that movement which was seen by you, it has gone. So what was happening? Although it was appearing as a continuous circular movement, it was not exactly the same way. This waking experience happens under condition number 1, when we are identified with the body. Then, first thing, what is the time? A concept of time is born. Then, place, where am I? And then, who am I? I had to go for a lecture. See, unless these conditions are fulfilled, waking experience cannot happen. See, friends, therefore, colors and forms are existing because of the vision. Vision is valid only if there is a testing media called as the colors and forms. If you go to the doctor and he wants to check your eyes, so what he will do, he will make you sit and show on the wall. Can you read this thing? No. Okay. He will increase it. Now can you read it? No. He will increase it. Now can you read this thing? No. Come on, it is such a big thing. How can't you read it? Because I don't know English. I'm not talking that bad. So, whether the vision is valid is determined on the colors and forms. If the colors and forms are there or not, it is established by the vision. So they are mutually dependent. So because of the vision, colors and forms are established, or because of the colors and forms, vision is established, which is real. The more you go on contemplating, you come to know all the experiences gathered through sense organs, mind and intellect, they all fall in the purview of illusion. See, friends, once there was something big in my toe, some kind of a bubble cum red one. So one person came, did namaskar, and then he was not getting away, he was playing with that. I said, hey, what are you doing? He said, Swamiji, I am a doctor, surgeon, I am seeing. You should get it operated quickly. I said, start right now. He said, no, we'll do it in our surgery. So I went with him immediately. He said, it's not a big operation, but necessary to be done right now. Otherwise, once it spreads, it will become difficult. I said, okay. Then he gave me local anesthesia. In the toe, he put big needles and gave injection. And after 10 minutes, it became numb. And then like you remove the ice cream by a scoop. Like that, I could see he put the scalpel straight away inside and see Swamiji, it has come out. See? That which is not included in the mind does not exist for me. If the mind is disturbed, all that we see and experience is distorted. See, friends, and how the things enter the mind. The things enter the mind when we give importance and value to something. A person gives importance and value to cleanliness. Such a person, wherever he goes, carries only tissue papers. See, others are not able to see that, but this person will discover. We have given importance in the same manner. In this world, we give importance in the form of mamata. My wife, my children, my house, my property. And then the samsara begins. So what should be the spiritual practice? If we have given importance and value to things in this world, we have to devalue them. Nobody can do this. And therefore, Satyatvena Jagadbhanam Samsarasya Pravartakam. That till such time we take this world to be real, the samsara will continue. Therefore, this world has always been like this. There is nothing new in this world. When we go to fill in the gas, petrol, the fossil fuel, what it is? Nothing but our grandfather, great-grandfather buried in below the earth for some many years, and the fossil is turned out into the fuel, and then we say, give 2 liters of grandfather. One day it will happen with you and me also. 1 liter Swami is there. Nothing is new in this world, friends. See, the whole attitude will change. But then we want to improve the world. And what is the improvement of the world? Imposition of our views on others. That is improvement. If somebody is a smoker, our improvement will be stop smoking. We will not say, oh, you don't have mailbox, I can give you. No. Therefore, this vision will completely change our attitude toward the world. And thereafter, we live yogarato va, bhogarato va, sangarato va, sangavihinaha, yasya brahmani ramate chittam, nandati 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 eva, Bhaja Govindam. Thereafter, life is an expression of bliss without a single blister. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam